It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Great to be back on your screens for a very feel-good start to the week. It has been a Monday, but we're going to beat back the Monday blues with somebody else's blues for this morning. I think the big story this weekend, we had a lot of fun. Well, when I say fun, I mean kind of sinking our teeth into what was always going to be a very well-publicized affair. Yeah. We are talking about FIFA Gate. I think what caught everyone by surprise this weekend, obviously, Sepp Blatter was re-elected as president of the world governing body of football, beating out Prince Ali bin Al Hussein. And this was clearly a case of them circling the wagons when I think everyone thought that they would become a fractured organisation. Under the pressure, they have clearly rallied together and they're protecting their boss.
Yeah, and he's also taken a stance to, I think, afterwards stamp his authority and say that there are those that have been trying to put him down for the past couple of years, and I think he's now got the power on his side to get back at them a little bit. But of course, there's a lot of questions being asked right now that what's going to happen, because there's every chance that the European unions, soccer unions, might be boycotting the World Cup tournaments.
Well, you look at it, all 13 teams that make up that's about half of the World Cup draw. So this is obviously something you don't want to happen. But they were called by Michael Platini not to vote for Blatter. Obviously, they've been calling for obviously postponement of this entire election when it went through. Their general voice was don't go with Blatter, but clearly the people underneath him have gone with Sepp Blatter. So I think the man on top still has that grip on power. I think it might just be a show of force or maybe a reaction at the moment to the way that it's played out. But I don't somehow think we'll see UEFA boycotting the World Cup. I just don't see that.
What do you think this means, though, especially because for soccer fans that have kind of been calling for Sepp Blatter's head for the longest time, and to have him voted back? Do you think there's a deeper side to this scandal that we don't know about? Perhaps FIFA Gate is 6 feet deep.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a number of years to unravel. We're talking about a mystery that has been 24 years odd in the making. Yeah. I think what it is going to do is sadly breed a lot more miscommunication and a lot more mistrust in FIFA. I think a lot of people would have liked to have seen someone new come in there, but remember, with someone new meant new investigations and probably a lot of heads rolling. So you can certainly understand why they've rallied to Sepp Blatter. He might be somewhat of a blanket, safety blanket.
Yeah. Well, and of course the fact that FIFA is also embroiled in human rights scandals surrounding the 2022 Qatar World Cup. What's the latest on that?
Well, they've had immigrants working, about 1,400 migrants working on the football stadiums in conditions that are completely inhumane. But I think and really not to joke about it at all, but we're talking about on average one person dying every day as they build these stadiums. But this is where the World Cup is going to be played in those conditions. So it is going to be really interesting to see how much tarnish manages to spread to the future World Cups. But at the moment, they're saying both World Cups are free and clear of any kind of allegations, and they're going to go ahead. So we'll wait for the headlines off the field, I think. Yeah.
Well, that's the latest where that is concerned. But right now, let's catch up on the headlines of the morning.